This the kind of shit that could blow a hole in a battleship. But it's light enough to hold in your hand. Trust me, big dog. You can brighten someone's day permanently with this shit. Top of the line. The creme de la creme. This that grade A.
Yo, what's good? This is 1OUTSNZ, New Zealand's premier battle rap league. This is our first event in a year and a half, the revival of New Zealand battle rap. If you're down with 1Outs and you support the culture, make some noise! This is your main event. Before we get into it, Tracer's gonna make a shout out.
Yo, what up, man? It's Tracer. Shout out to the sponsors real quick. We got Ghost Like Records, Zero Fucks Clothing, All-Star Interior Design, For Original, and T's Nuts. So make some noise for the sponsors.
Let's get straight into the highly anticipated main event. To my left, making his return to battle rap.
Yeah.
It's P-Fac, East Auckland, GI, B team. Let's go. Let's go.
And to my right,
Man, it feels good to have a live event. One out, show, one me. Quick shout out to my bro Mass for the drip. Whole lot of local shit. Uptown.
Turn it.
we did the paper, scissors, rock off cam, and P-Fac chose to go first cause he's a G!
Cook. I said, hey, yo! Yo! You are not a main event battler. For real, SOBR, I don't think you're seeing it fully. So your last battles is more cause for arrest. They took it as a reason to book me. See, you would have been where Randy and MK are if it weren't for my season of cooking. Think about it. The kills on my resume, what gain is there in me beating a rookie? Boy, you only here because DMG is a pussy. Why we here? Why are we here, dealer? This new wave have come and stuffed up the scene. It's been so long since y'all had facts. Clearly don't know what to believe. Take a look at the previous events to get a gauge of the respect. This is a stage we should protect. Instead of booking names we're gonna regret. Main events poorly attended. Fans just go missing to this part. Auckland, the main event being this packed out since Christmas in the park. And this is just the start. Real showed you a real closer. I bet you wish I forgotten how to cook right, but I'm still kosher. You running around acting like the new face of the league, thinking I would kill over. They had 2 years without P. Of course they finna feel sober. Wake so. Yeah, come on. Of course they finna feel certain ways. So deals smoked you, then they put you on the stage with me. The alcoholic, drug, sober, is that the gateway to P? Yeah. So that tournament, this new wave ain't moved nothing. I would have been a whole tsunami in there. Done real deals so dirty, one battle they disregard his career. We're expecting you to all black. Look like you hardly prepared. RD got barely touched since we sent the Modi from Whakatane in there. Y'all put a poly from Welly Ford. I would have done Artie severe. Yeah. I would have done Artie severe. Why we here, dealer? Why we here, dealer? Hey, yo. Run it back. Yo, why we here, dealer? There's so much that I could do, and y'all women brought me back for this. Would you bring Dan Carter out of retirement just to ask him to kick into touch? Would you gather the 7 Dragon Balls and summon Shenron just to ask him to, just to wish him good luck? Would you? Hey yo. There's so much that I could do, and you wouldn't bring me back for this. Would you bring Dan Carter out of retirement just to ask him to kick into touch? Would you gather the 7 Dragon Balls, summon Shenron just to wish him good luck? Would you revive Heath Ledger, have him cosplay as the Mount Smart Joker? Would you put David Tor back in... Yes! I said, there's so much that I could do and you want to ball me back for this? Would you bring Dan Carter out of retirement just to ask him to kick into touch? Would you gather the 7 Dragon Balls, summon Shenron just to wish him good luck? Would you revive Heath Ledger just to have him cosplay as the Mount Smart Joker? Would you put David Tor back in the ring to fight Mr. Yo My Yoza? Fight Mr. Yo My Yoza. Now I understand we need to develop new talent and that we are the team to beat. But this battle ain't no matchup. Boy, this is a meet and greet. You the biggest fan. You the big... Yeah, he's a big fan. But you're a big fan. This is a meet and greet. You're the biggest fan. Following my every footsteps just to be closer like a freeloader. Even followed the blueprint. Sober debuted against a league owner. Gee, Sober. I taught Teekster, your teacher, and he smacked you with a test. I told Tracer to stop choking. You let him strangle you to death. Eating off plates that I finished. Meals only a loser could enjoy. Dog taking my leftovers low key. Yeah, who's a good boy? Yeah, who's a good boy? He a fan. This is a fan. Yo, Sober started flying his flag after I put Dunks in a coma. After my battle with Cortex, Sober got in touch with his culture. After my battle with Gibberish, he rearranged his time to spend it with his boy. After my battle with Scholar, he typed up a CV and went and got employed. A fan. Now, whether or not you decide to acknowledge defeat, every room shaker you land, every time you polish a scheme, every time you use vocab like you got a college degree, every time you use multisyllabic rhyme patterns like going off on the beat, every time you do a gun bar, talk about cocking the heat, and every time you real talk with an angle, you are paying homage to me. Rap.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey! These battle rap gurus did their job, and Sober wouldn't need to. But I guess we should welcome back everyone's favorite team member. Salt, it's good to see you! As for what's his face, what up, Hollywood? Sorry, mate, forgot your name. I mean, how long's it been since 1OUTSNZ rocked the stage? Speaking of the rock, well, you got Dwayne Johnson ways. Yeah, you came in walking tall. Started dropping flames, even went gorilla on a rampage, started clocking names. Had your fast 5 minutes of hogging fame. Kept newcomers and old heads at bay, watch this space, because now it's Gridiron Gang. The team can watch their coach get dropped today. I said the team could watch their coach get dropped today. Will he weather such a storm? Nah. If Sober lay hands, boy, it's not to pray, we not the same. Hey. I said, if Sober gets a laying hands, it's not to pray, boy. We not the same. Nah. I said, boy, how long's it been since we seen you rock the stage? Well, you got Dwayne Johnson ways. I mean, you came in walking tall, dropping flames. When Gorilla on the rampage started clocking names. Had your fast 5 minutes of hogging fame. Kept newcomers and even old heads at bay. Watch the space, because now it's Gridiron Gang. Will he weather such a storm? Nah. But the team could watch their coach get dropped today. I said, hey, yo! Yo! Hey! It's so good. That pressure gets the people. That's why I'm levels above of you. I told you he was the biggest fan. And he went in and stumbled, bruh. Fuck. Yeah. That's all good, Jake. It's all good. So it's P-Fac versus Sober. For real, y'all seem to like the setup. Went from losing a tournament to this. Bro, you couldn't have timed it better. Because if I lose, they're going to be like, man, P beats everybody. You lose, if I win, they're going to be like, man, P beats everybody. If you win, they're going to be like, damn, Sober can beat anybody. Sober can beat anybody. But that's why I'm in my petty bag, going after anybody unfairly, topping up your score. If I see any of you giving J dubs, we suit up and get to knocking on your door. But if you top it up as a draw, that's when I get to punching it up. Let's see if they call it a tie when knees put son in a box. Oh, that a red flag? Oh, that a red flag? Oh, I bet he mentioned some scandal of how Christians should set an example. Y'all do gun bars and read scriptures in church. Exactly. We've been had ticks in the chapel. Don't take the same route every other opponent did. Never had an effect on the battle. So this round, I'm gonna do so many violent gun bars just to help strengthen your angle. I said, keep it going. I said, I heard Middlemore Hospital's giving beds out. When they tell him we sending patients, Sober and his relations get wet up, no hesitation. Normally, if I see an enemy riding with his crew, I get him and direct the rest to safety. But if Sober driving, all his passengers getting wasted. Yeah. All his passengers. Yeah. Christians doing gun bars. See, they still question whether the team would pop and expect Eagles, Glocks, and heaters cocked from the Jesus lot. But sir, past their understanding, they know about the peace we got. Since you ain't believe a threat, I give him proof and Dylan Roof. Bet you believe a shot. Yeah. Fam deceased and your fam deceased and off if I pull up to your meeting spot. I see your special lady, put 3 on the top, teeth to rot if I give each cheek a shot, then fire one from the side, catch it in the air like a measles cough. I gave your lady 6 since you doubted that a priest would pop. Now you gonna remember the blast from the past that left your Sheila rocked. See how I treat you up? The blast from the past that left your Sheila rocked. See how I treat you ups? Your home get wrecked with no regret. Your girl dying cause Sober went and overstepped in my home. It's been over 10 months so no payment. Sick of you owing rent. Now you stuck with Bay Corp since you don't know how to close your debt. Should I keep it going? Yeah. Keep it going? Yeah. Then I creep inside and I'm searching for more relatives. I find them while lurking. Grandma and grandpa hiding behind all the curtains. Yeah, I hit the jackpot. Now I got reason to retire them early. Bow. Bow. Fire one over Ma. Since surviving witnesses are lethal, then blah, blah. Shoot 2 under par. Yeah, I finished on an eagle. I do that. Yeah, I finished. Should I keep it going? Yeah. Finished on an eagle. Your whole family getting killed, and I ain't gonna stop till I'm done cocking the gun. And this cat loves solo parents, so I give it up to your mom. So I give it up to your mom. Find your whole family smoke like third rock from the sun. I don't play. He acting real tense, fronting like he really back himself. But I bet he lacks it if I tell him one of these gonna make him crap himself. Should I keep it going? Yeah. Tell him one of these gonna make it ain't take much to have his equilibrium rattle. Since this city get fragile, my strength at minimum ample to give the kid an example. A finger flick equivalent to getting hit with an anvil. I could hit his lip a little, strip a bit of enamel. Going. Opponents getting stomped on by stallion whenever you get me to battle. Horse shoe prints all over the body like Dickies apparel. Like Dickies apparel, simply dismantled. I take a Corona to the guy's face, smash a beer over his head so that he know that this is my stage. One bottle and he gone. Yeah, Sober just a lightweight. Should I keep it going? Yeah. All you keyboard warriors get pressed next to P. That's an open bracket. And this. Yeah. All you keyboard warriors get pressed next to P. That's an open bracket. And this turtle get killed by a lot more than ocean plastic. This turtle get killed by a lot more than ocean plastic. Sober trash that the chrome and gat spit. But if I miss a shot, I rage on him and smash down like Novik's racket. You'll either be bleeding over your mailbox when I have Sober's ass kicked, or you'll be leaking over the driveway like a broken gasket. Now go ahead, talking about them violent gun bars, I pretty much help you have the anger received. And I ain't phased, it's my job to save souls. Tonight I'm just on annual leave. Rap.
Turn up, brother.
Fight back.
Fuck. Sorry, y'all.
All good.
I had it sussed.
So good. Just a good time to mention that I'm friends with Viv.
I mean, I don't lack penmanship. Just don't remember shit. Hey. Hey, watching you battling, I couldn't help but notice the patterning. Round 1, it's a couple nice schemes just to prove that you're talented. Round 2, jokes till about halfway through and then you bring it back again. And round 3, I guess we might as well just pack it in. Because that's where you really cook, right? Speak to the soul to get opposition shook, right? What, you gonna tell them my real name is Clarence and I probably lived a good life? Nah, that ain't the word. You're gonna say I'm a nerd. You know, the book type, the big for nothing kid who never would fight. Boy, that's right and wrong. I mean, I never had trouble reading the play, but like a catchy chorus, the hook nice. Fuck, I look like taking hood advice from a Creflo Dollar sounding Great Value Shook Knight lookalike. Your fake personals? I can't stand it. He go as far as playing stepdad, bringing up another man's kids. But I ain't here to talk gibberish. Classic Kiwi snack, I'm just here to get my chips and dip. And if I don't get my loot, your daughter getting visited by masked men with the pistol grip. And they don't knock on doors, they just get to kicking shit. Wait a minute, isn't this a bitch? That bar's real familiar, isn't it? So this the bit where the plot thickens. Let me get the gist of it. You told Jibs, be a parent, uplift the kid. Then you told Creepy, you would randomly appear and uplift the kid. Fucking hypocrite. I'm sick of it. Y'all know what science fiction is? This is it. Making y'all believe in something out of this world just by the way he scripted it. My bad, y'all.
Okay.
Making y'all believe in something out of this world just by the way he scripted it. See, for me, that flips a switch. You don't just rap high, you on some different shit. Your approach borderline exceeds these. It seems these G's need validation, saying anything for a retweet. What you put on? A clout chase, just hoping to get on TV. Before my choke, what I did put on represent the culture like the Sheikies. Disagree, P? Then you gonna see these. And I told my boys we playing checkers. What that mean, P? Since they on board, my homies from the double jump him and his. King me, yo, king free. After that, you're gonna have to help your man up. He think I'm lying, King P. You don't believe that man drill? Till I go ape with the stick like Rafiki. 2 revolvers. This one, I call her PT. And she a personal trainer. And of course she deadly. And we working abs today. I let 6 pack in his core already. This one, got a better kick and you get another set of 6 like a 40-20. Call me petty. But at least when I spit that violent shit, it kick harder than Daniel Carter's left. You be stretching angles half to death. Need an example? Bet. For a whole round you had the nerve to tell Dunks he ain't had the heart to rip. And you would fly our flag. Boy, you ain't held up your end of the bargain yet, I mean. I must have missed you at the last event. Jordan, was he with you when you were in bar for bar with Dev? Alenzo, was he there when you took the chain from Larson's neck? So we've established that you're a bastard friend. Say sorry. Hey. We've established, we've established that he's a bastard friend. We've established that you're a bastard friend. But the part that I can't respect, boy, you almost let it happen on this card again. When management scouted NZ trying to round up the best, they were looking for stars to flex. When D-Lar was stressed trying to get this card to sit, this bitch out here playing hard to get because he want a larger chick. Oh, I guess that P in your name stands for Pizza Hut combo. Only delivering rounds if it come with chips and garlic bread. Boy, how you flying the flag till your last of breaths? You went against your own code and ditched the league like Tuivasa shit. And I forgot my next bars again.
Let's go!
My bad, Joe.
Time!
Say yo.
Yo!
Y'all got me all soppy. When I speak with confidence, y'all say talk properly. I talk godly, they say you're cocky. Even though I am the first beast in our league, I'm Sean Hoppy. And I just recognize the scene dying, and the morgue got me to send the corpse promptly. And the report from the autopsy said tall poppy. Let's talk about it. Wow. I got a little theory as to why 1Outs keep hitting the ceiling. And there's a big part of me that refuses to live with this feeling. Now I know y'all might give him this round because it's the opponent that need attention. I already won the battle. This is where I give the scene a lesson. Tall poppy. I feel like I'm back in college doing tests, how we get bothered by the best. Tear down's the one succeeding, others get honored doing less. Driven by insecurities is honestly a stretch. Do you really feel like failures if you acknowledge their success? Tall poppy. Evident out there as well as in here. Such a whack approach. Rather focus on people's development than your own lack of growth. Than your own lack of growth. And it's classic Kiwis. That's why you got it easy. We love the underdog and want to help them up to the top. Then we switch their energy, ensure that the ones at the summit will drop. So all you gotta do to stay relevant is not move on from the spot, because the more you keep on going, the more they want you to stop. Tall poppy. Tall poppy. And it's more than just cutting down the tall ones in an effort to tweak their status. It's also gassing up the small ones just to keep the balance. Say I'm lying. The same crowd that criticizes Mac for firing the tech is the same crowd that glorifies Lazy Eye for his violent threats. The same crowd that's told Acro he was far too intense, love Luminous and his gang buys you the fame. The same crowd that shunned Ace because of his memory struggles is the same crowd that cheered on Grandchild every time that he stumbled. The same crowd that blocked Dev because of his Welly affiliates, gave Stash a title shot even though he barely experienced. Now, I'm not saying the good rappers should be immune from critique. I'm just saying keep the same energy when you viewing these geeks. And this, when you keep viewing these geeks, keep the same energy when you're viewing these geeks. And this is more than an angle sober. Bro, I had a couple of choices. I'm telling you in advance so you push through that poison. When they switch on you and want to spoil your glow, have your voyage implode, yeah, support is important, but sober need to remain loyal to soap. When they throw dirt on your name, turn it into soil and grow. I want you to be great. When they throw dirt on your name, turn it into soil and grow. I want you to be great, sober. Really make a name, sober. Be our claim to fame. Take your place on every stage, sober. Cancel the layover. No reason to wait, sober. You can write, book your flights, take your skills to the UK, sober. Even the USA, sober. Hey, sober. Them Lei Wulongs can't take you on. Tell them drunken masters it's game over if they play sober. If they play sober. Your name coded in flames, sober. Your bar's on fire, even 2K know it's a takeover. Hey, sober, look me in my face, sober. Look me in my face, sober. These hate voters want to take sober, change sober, everything that makes sober. Peers pressure you to jump on their buzz, but I want you to stay sober. I want you to stay sober. So stay in your lane. upskill in every battle, so your rating upgrade. The real ones gonna try and kill you, same time we celebrating your name. It's props when it's due, but it stops when you do. And that balance right there is the recipe to elevating the game. Now this angle isn't a my time is done, now it's your turn type. I believe there's enough darkness in the world for us to all burn bright. Now this angle ain't my time's done, now it's your turn type. There's enough darkness in the world for us to all burn bright. So be great, be you. So, but that is your mission. I'ma keep bringing truth to these facades and keep it facts over fiction. Beat. Yes!
Bring it back there.
Fuck, my first round was fire too. It was my favorite round.
Do it again, bro.
Save it for later.
Save it for her. Yeah, bro. Yo, I fucked it up. Y'all ain't gotta stay around because after that choke in the first go home. Shit, they just put an L in front of a dub like my shirt logo.
Okay.
What's my favorite round?
This is a tribute.
I don't know what to do. I'm like, fuck, I'll spit my first. My third. Fuck. These battle rap gurus did their job. Go. Sober wouldn't need to. But I guess we should welcome back everyone's favorite team member. Jordan, it's good to see you. Alenzo, it's good to see you. B-Chan, it's good to see you. Benji, it's good to see you. Hey, he's not in. P-Fac out here like me too. Thanks. Now as for what's his face, sorry mate, I honestly forgot your name and lost my place. I mean, how long's it been since we seen you rock a stage? But speaking of the rock, boy, you got Dwayne Johnson ways. I mean, you came in walking tall, dropping flames, went gorilla on a rampage, started clocking names, had your fast 5 minutes of hogging fame, kept newcomers and old heads at bay, watch the space. Cause now it's Willie Withers, and y'all get to, cause now it's Gridiron Gang. Willie Withers such a storm? Nah, but y'all can watch the coach get dropped today. Yeah, that's the same part I got. Get dropped today. Hey, y'all can watch the coach get dropped today. I compare you to The Rock, not cause you're great, but like him you was raw until the prophets came. That when it looked like the scene hit a rock bottom state, boy, you was gone again. That's why everyone who's not Christian wants me to squash this lame. I was sent to deliver the people's out, Botox the case. When I'm done, Doc's gonna have to swap his face. Now watch how smooth I operate. With this narcotic blade, one under the nose goes straight to his head. It's enough to take him off his face. But you're getting that stone cold sober. This is Steve Austin plate. That mean even if you beer cans in the ring, you still gonna have to break my neck to stop this craze. And you in debt, Pete, I come to collect, Pete. You still owing hard to the fans who got you paid. Nah, fucking time. Sorry.
That battle was promo. Vote below for who you think won, and if you're feeling that, make some noise!